Hello, everybody. Happy 2025. Happy New Year. 'Tis day 2 of the new year and the first Thursday of 2025. So we will kick off this season of Jank Pack Thursday, well, right now, actually. We're going to shuffle 74 entries, still live upon the wheel, and let us see just what 2025 begins with. We have shuffled. Now we spin and we turn our attention to the history of the day. Today, January the 2nd, 1965. Joe Namath turns his back on the NFL's St. Louis Cardinals to sign instead with the AFL's New York Jets. And his rookie contract, at the time was the most lucrative rookie contract of any rookie in any sport. And what was it for? Reportedly, a massive amount of $427,000. Let that one sink in. And this is good. We're going hockey hunting. We're going TTM fuel hunting, the pristine hockey pack that we got from the autograph fisherman, John Burgess. So stay tuned, and we'll be over at the table in a moment. And over at the table we are, and we are going hunting. And actually, it's kind of poetic. That, actually, I should be able to see it. Yeah, I was going to say. Shouldn't be much of a hunt because it's the only one in a pack like this. It's kind of poetic that John's came. How many are in this thing? 12 hockey cards. All right, 6 per. Because the last couple of days it's been mail and stuff from very amazing people in the community. So for 3 days in a row to end 2024 and begin 2025, it's been nothing but community goodness. Yesterday was the mail from Julie. Today, in Jank Pack Thursday, the pack of Presstine hockey cards. Shout out $1.25 a Rama. Doesn't have quite the same ring to it. So thank you, autograph fisherman John Burgess. And I know you've been looking forward to seeing what's in this one, as have I. So we're going to go in. We're going to find out. And I kind of wish, because down here in the States, we have those Fairfield Repack boxes. Normally you see them at Walgreens, but I've only ever seen them in hockey. And no, I actually saw hockey once, but mainly it's baseball and football. But I know Dollarama does a lot of really interesting kind of repack things. I know John's seen like Magic the Gathering doing there. I wish stores like that around here would do that. I think some dollar stores do, but nowhere that I've ever encountered. But let us go in and we've got an all-star card right off the rip. Tyler is Seguin? I'm not actually sure. Some of them actually put the pronunciation on the back. We got the 2021 Extended Series. There we go, vintage. There's some TTM fuel right there. Kelly Buchberger on the Ultra. And I miss Ultra. It was such a nice clean set as it was back in those days. There we go, another old one, 91, 90, what's this one? 92, 93 Upper Deck, Sergei Zubov, a name I haven't thought of in quite a while. God, that's the glory of it. There's a mix of, you saw the recent 2021 back to 1992, and what do we got here? Craig Mooney, defenseman for the Oilers on the 92 Upper Deck. God, remember when Upper Deck, well, never mind, we're not getting into that. Next, what in the world is... Hey, look at that. Shout out Brother Rip. If you want this one, let me know. If you don't have it, we got a Marty Brodeur. What year is this? 0304. Check your collection, Rip. If you don't have that one, this one will be coming your way. We got us a Brodeur right there. How many was that? 5 or 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so one more. And a good one to sit right up on front there. I'll move Marty up front, but Dean Evison for the Whalers, a team that, much like the Expos and the Quebec Nordiques, I just miss. I truly, truly miss. There we go, and in the proper uniform, you're going to go at the front of it. Yeah, you are, Joe Mullen. God, what a player he was. You're going to sit right there for the moment. Don't go anywhere. We got Stefan Matteau, Ultra, for the Blackhawks. I'm trying to think. The name kind of escapes me, but TTM Fuel. There we go. One of my favorites, the 91 Pro set. Patrick Flatley. Where were we talking about it? I think on Maiden's stream over the weekend. We were talking about 90 Pro Set. You know, I know this is 91, but we were specifically talking about 90 Pro Set. And yeah, for football and hockey, they made 29 trillion thousand packs or whatever it was back in the day, but it was just a fun set, just a nice design, just real nice, good set all around. We've got the Brothers card, and I am mistaken as to which Brothers it is. Somebody, I hear all of Canada screaming at me. I apologize for not much. There we go, John Cullen on the Whalers. On the back, we have John Gibson, actually Pittsburgh native, and a guy that's been popping up in a lot of card sets lately on the 14-15 Series 1 when he was playing for Le Ducs. And that is going to do it. See, there's some good TTM fuel, and I am going to... God, I just wish it wasn't... There's the problem, though, from a TTM standpoint. I'll just peel the curtain back a little bit. All that, the dark of the jersey mixed with the dark of the background. If it was the ice behind him, it would be much better. But, I don't know, I still might risk it and roll the dice to see, because I've got Joe Mullen to sign before. I'm a huge fan of Joe Mullen, as I think a lot of people are. Just a great player, and I caught him at the time, right when I really started getting into hockey, right when the Penguins started taking off. In the early 90s. Actually, the early 90s, 1990 was the 1 year, because that was when Jágr came in. Yeah, Jágr, 1990, and the guy that's still playing hockey 200 years later. That's the guy. But anyway, links to everybody I've been shouting out down below. And now, on to, speaking of shouting out, we move to the shout-out, and it is, as TTMs would have it, Autographs 2000, sitting at 1.45K, very, very close to 1.5. That right there, he is one of the channels I get a lot of my information about who's signing, are they charging, whatnot. He is one of them, and he was one of the first ones I came across after John, actually. I think John is the one that told me about him. Tons of autographs from all over, all vintage, modern, you know, sports, all the sports, just tons of autographs. Plus, he just finished a 12 Days of Christmas with Topps Holiday, and just such amazing autographs. Like, every time I'm watching his videos, I'm sitting there with a pen and paper, like, okay, this guy's signing, got to look this up. It's very handy, and the TTM community is just awesome, and he is a great member of it. So for all the people that are, you know, on the fence about TTMs, hoping to get, maybe thinking about getting into the idea, he is one that I would definitely recommend checking out, and it'll provide you a lot of insight into the hobby and just the inner workings of it. And now, pardon me, we move to our hunt pack. What better way to start the new year than with a Goldblum hunt? We need to find Jeff Goldblum. We need to find one of the friggin' celebrities. We need one of the Jurassic World crossover cards. I will continue. Much like for the polls in the Great Spinach Hunt, coming March 1st, 2025, by the way, make sure to get your boxes of 2024 Topps Allen and Ginter so we can go hunting for the chili dog. And no, I cannot do that again if you ask me to, because I don't even remember what I said. Anyway, we're going for... It's nice to see that in 2025 I have not changed at all, and I doubt that I will. We're going to start off with an absolutely beautiful art card. Beautiful. This is The Resplendent Angel by Jorge Gutierrez Garcia. That is stunning. Sorry, Joe. That is stunning. All right, so now we're looking for the Jurassic dinosaur head that would be there instead of the cross shield, but we have the Cunning Breeze Dancer, the dragon. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it gets 2/2/2 until end of turn. That is annoying, especially as it is a 4/4. We've got our foil, and it is a capybara. Well, I'm not really. It's staggering size, but that, I'm sorry, is a giant capybara. And I'm sorry, Marty Brodeur, but a giant foily capybara, there's nothing in the universe that can beat it. Here is our rare. It is the standard rare. We have Queen's Bay Paladin, a Vampire Knight 5/4. Oh, I don't like that. Return a vampire to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. You lose 1 life equal to its mana value. And right there, the finality counter is when that thing dies, it goes into exile, not the graveyard. There we go. This one feels a little different. Weird. The back of this feels a little more glossy. Stunning rare land. The alt art, or the, I think it's the alt art of Restless Anchorage. I love the lands. For a second I thought we had something there. But we have the Earthshaker Dreadmaw. Wait a minute. LCI? No, LCI. We'd be looking for REX. So unfortunately not, but that is a beautiful alt art of the Colossal Dreadmaw. A 6/6 dinosaur. We love him. He's big. We love him. Malicious Eclipse. That's kind of cool looking. I don't know what it is. Some sort of lantern, mayhaps? The Ruin Lurker Bat. Flying in lifelink. Descended if something was put into your graveyard. Again, I'm going to break it down. Ooh, a lot of bats in this one. I actually just dealt with this one earlier. Deep Cavern Bat. It's annoying because it comes in and it looks at your hand and it can exile something until it leaves the battlefield. Highly annoying. Have to deal with them quickly. The Mephitic Draft. I'm sorry. God, that is pretty. That is pretty. All right, come on, speed it up, Zach. Join the Dead. Instant. And then we got, what is this? Fungal, that's a title in there. Fungal Fortitude. Mineshaft Spider. No, thank you. If it's big enough to hold a treasure chest, I don't want to deal with it. And the final card is a beautiful land, a good way to end on. Promising Vein. It is a cave land. There's some cave mechanics that I have not quite figured out yet. So, unfortunately, we were skunked by the Goldblum, but we got a giant foily capybara. I mean, that's just as good, right? In the ranking scale, that's about there. But I digress. So that is going to do it for the first Jank Pack Thursday of 2025. Thank you so much for joining in, everybody in the chat, anybody watching it on the rewind. Autographs 2000 is the shout-out. He is at 1.45K. Link to him down below. Link to the autograph fisherman John Burgess for courtesy, no, let's get this grammar right. The pack, courtesy of the autograph fisherman John Burgess. Link to him down below, and I'll move the capybara because let me know if you want that one, brother. And that is going to do it for Jank Pack Thursday, part 1 of 2025. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you have a great rest of the week. We will see you next time.